Momonosuke, Kozuki Momonosuke. This guy, we know what Momo had been through. He ate the devil fruit and Punk Hazard and everything, but before that, he lived his life. He was Odin's son, and at age 8, she was like, son, and that's Toki, his mother. It's gonna be hard, but you have to go into the future and then become the Shogun of Wano. You know, one day this land will still be yours, even though shit's going to shit now, and Kaido and Orochi are taking over. Now, 20 years into the future, then he's, Punk Hazard, he became, the wielder of Mythical Zone, that is an artificial devil fruit, model after Kaido's devil fruit. He then goes through Dressrosa and Zoe, and he's like, reveals to the Trice that he's actually the, son of Odin and rightful heir to the throne of Wano. They get to Wano, and they're preparing to like go on Onigashima, right? When they go on Onigashima, Momonosuke is grabbed up by Kondoro, who was always a traitor. Now, Kondoro played games and went back to Orochi, taking Momonosuke with him. Momonosuke was strung up, and Kaido was going to kill him where he stood, and he was like, I don't care. I'll be Shogun of Wano. It's my duty. It's what I'm destined to be. You can try to kill me right here, but my people know that I'm supposed to be the one. And then, the Scabbards came as they're, loyal to Momonosuke, and they're like, we got you and shit. We'll take this guy down. And eventually Momonosuke became a man, because, technically by like, age or whatever, he's supposed to be like 28. But he's still an 8-year-old because he like missed all that time, it skipped. But she still made him a man and shit, and he turned into a big dragon. He was then helping Yamato when Luffy was fighting Kaido stop that shit from falling on Onigashima, or Onigashima from falling on the Flower Capital. When it was all said and done, he came out a man and shit from the smoke, and they were like, who is that? And then they were like, that's, and he's like, I'm Momonosuke, and I'll be the new Shogun of Wano. Kurozumi, Orochi, and Kaido are no more. And we're cool on the corner. And then all the 9 Skywars came, and they were like, oh, what? They're still and, they knew that they won the battle and shit. And it was a good day, in Wano. But Momonosuke's strength's 86 with the speed out of 86. 85 for his durability and an 85 for his endurance. 84 for his intelligence and an 86 for his experience. 85 for his close skills. 86 for his range skills. 85 for his recoup. And 86 for his hack. So overall power score is at 85.4 for Momonosuke Kozuki, Shogun of Wano, current Shogun of Wano. Be cool, Konkon.